is in the midst of massive changes, rolling out its Apple Intelligence generative AI platform while contending with slowing iPhone growth. The tech giant is also in search of its next major product, amidst a wave of executive departures over the last year. Apple's App Store head Matt Fisher, Chief People Officer Carol Surface, and VP of Talent Management Sjoerd Gering are among those leaving. Dan Riccio, head of Apple's Headset Group, is also said to depart, according to Bloomberg. CFO Luca Maestri will transition to lead Apple's corporate services teams on January 1st. These moves follow a similar trend in 2022 and 2023, with several executives leaving for retirement or other opportunities. Despite the changes, one person remains steadfast: CEO Tim Cook. In an interview with Wired, Cook expressed his deep connection to Apple, saying it's hard to imagine his life without the company. Cook has been with Apple since 1998, moving over from Compaq and serving as COO before becoming CEO in 2011. Under Cook's leadership, Apple launched successful products like the Apple Watch and AirPods. He also navigated the transition from Intel chips to Apple's custom chips for its Mac line. However, Cook's tenure hasn't been without setbacks, including the abandonment of the Apple Car project. The company is also dealing with slow sales of its expensive Apple Vision Pro headset. Now, Cook must guide Apple through an antitrust lawsuit filed by the Department of Justice. The lawsuit accuses Apple of anti-competitive practices, adding to Cook's already full plate. With so much on his shoulders, it's uncertain when Cook will step down from his role. Meanwhile, Nvidia faces its own challenges as China opens an antitrust investigation into the chip giant. The probe examines Nvidia's practices and its 2020 acquisition of Mellanox, amid escalating US-China tensions over AI dominance. The Biden administration recently implemented semiconductor export restrictions to limit China's access to advanced chips. Nvidia's stock slipped more than 2.5% following the news, highlighting the geopolitical stakes. Blue Sky, a decentralized social media platform born out of Twitter, is gaining traction with millions of users. Blue Sky's COO Rose Wong believes centralized organizations can serve diverse communities, driving the platform's growth. Blue Sky aims to allow users to move their identities seamlessly across platforms, unlike traditional social media. Hewlett-Packard Enterprise CEO Antonio Neri remains optimistic about the Juniper Networks acquisition closing in early 2025. Despite antitrust scrutiny, Neri believes the deal will strengthen national security and double HPE's networking business. HP's performance continues to meet Wall Street expectations, with strong demand for servers and AI infrastructure. An appeals court upheld a law that could force TikTok's owner ByteDance to sell the app or face a US ban. The law aims to protect national security, but ByteDance is expected to appeal to the Supreme Court. Meta, TikTok's largest competitor, stands to benefit if the app is banned, with its Reels feature gaining popularity. President-elect Donald Trump signals a tough stance on big tech, nominating Gail Slater to lead the DOJ's antitrust division. Trump's administration could press forward with investigations and lawsuits challenging tech giants like Google and Meta. Apple CEO Tim Cook, reflecting on his future, says it's hard to imagine life without Apple.